Welcome to Knapsacks on Our Backs, a quick look at the news around the province this week. I'm Associate Dan Masterton. It's November 28, 2025. Let's get on the way. Last week, young people and chaperones from St. Viator Catholic Community in Las Vegas traveled to Indianapolis for the National Catholic Youth Conference. They joined 16,000 youth for breakout sessions, keynotes, large-scale liturgy, and, this year, a live video conference with Pope Leo XIV. The first U.S.-born pope took questions from American teens, speaking to the group in English. Director of Youth Ministry Associate Rosie Hart said, "One of the teens said she listened to every word the pope said because she understood it in her own language. Many took selfies and shared that they will never forget this." The chaperones included Associate Deborah Perez, Father Dan Bellinger, and Pre-Associate Kathy Flynn. And Director of Vocation Ministry Father John Eustace was there promoting vocations and hosting the group at our community's exhibit hall table. Father John said being at the booth was an incredible experience of listening to the young church. Though I was there to promote vocations, it became a station of encounter, listening, and even sidewalk spiritual direction. Every NCYC is a little different, and Deborah appreciates the Viatorian commitment to continuing to go. She said witnessing these 13 teens' first time at NCYC was beautiful. I'm grateful to be part of the Viatorian community that values the young church and invests in their faith formation. Read the whole story at Viatorians.com. Last month, Associate Hector Obregon-Luna gave a conference keynote on domestic violence education and response. He spoke to over 70 Catholic leaders from around the Dallas, Texas area, drawing on his experience and training as both a trained counselor and church pastoral minister. Hector said, "I explored the roots of the ideas behind domestic violence beliefs and furnished diocesan leaders with tools and church resources to respond more assertively, with the goal of enabling and fostering safety, healing, and hope in the community." Hector is the executive director of the Latino Resource Institute of Illinois, focused on resourcing immigrants and their families with counseling, parenting skills training, and support in accessing social services. Hector is living out our charism and service for nearly 5 years and counting in this role. He said, "My theological formation and spiritual journey enable me to accompany others with compassion, empathy, and love. I do theology in the everyday life of people." This article is one of many updated and enhanced Meta Viatorian profiles. Check out Hector's story and the whole Meta Viatorian Index at Viatorians.com. Father Mark Francis Provincial shared his Thanksgiving greeting with the community. The blessing reads, "On this Thanksgiving Day, may our hearts rise in gratitude to God, the giver of every good gift. We thank him for the blessings that sustain us, family and friendship, food and shelter, the Viatorian community, and all the quiet graces that shape our days. As we gather around our tables, we also remember those who journey in search of safety, dignity, and hope. In the spirit of the gospel and in harmony with the American bishop's call to welcome the stranger, may we keep immigrants and refugees in our prayers. May our gratitude deepen our compassion, enlarge our generosity, and strengthen our resolve to build a nation where every person is treated with the dignity God has bestowed. May the Lord bless your table with peace, your home with joy, and your heart with the grace to see Christ in each person you encounter. Happy Thanksgiving from the Viatorians." Around the province, shout out to the great folks of the Bourbonnais-Kankakee region, who in addition to a big harvest Sunday, helped provide food for Maternity BVM to assemble and give away 119 Thanksgiving baskets. Shout out to the St. Viator Parish School second graders for their first reconciliation this month. Also, our twice-a-year newsletter magazine is out this week. Read online at Viatorians.com/newsletter or click the link in the Friday e-newsletter blast. And finally, we invite you to remember Viatorian schools, parishes, and ministries in your Giving Tuesday actions. Follow our institution's social media or visit Viatorians.com/donate for a list of links. All for now, until next time, Venerable Louis Curbs, inspire us. St. Viator, pray for us. Adored and loved be Jesus.